extreme complexity of the law, that's what the market rate is set to. And so we've established clinics throughout the local communities within the city of Portland that have historically experienced the greatest effects of mass incarceration. In this past year, we partnered with the Urban League and the Miracles Club to host monthly clinics. And we've also partnered with Black Lives Matter, Emmanuel Temple Church, to host individual clinics. And we've also participated in community events like Juneteenth and Good in the Hood. We also have monthly clinics with the Portland Alano Club and Bridges to Change, and also held clinics with the Pacific Northwest Council of Water Protectors at its medicine gathering at Oxbow Park, as well as Portland Community College. The demand for our clinics is immense, and the people that I meet with on a daily basis are very grateful for the help that we can provide them. In the next year, with continued funding from the city, we hope to build on our existing relationships. Also, it's noteworthy that Senate Bill 420, which was recently passed, will expedite the expungement process for people with low-level cannabis possession convictions, and we're looking forward to providing relief to these people, where we'll have a more expedited process for their expungements. And as we look forward to continuing this work, we hope that the community will see the Metropolitan Public Defender as a stable and reliable partner for providing this kind of service.
Michael, can you tell us roughly how many people you will assist completing an expungement?
Those numbers are in our report that we send quarterly. I have our numbers right now for screening, but we're currently working on our final report, which is our third quarter report. But it's about, I would estimate that the number of people that we screen tend to be about like 30% eligible, which is higher than if you were to just find people and like randomly sample people for their eligibility. We tend to 1,031.
Okay, great. Thank you.
For the record, my name is Karanja Cruz. I am the co-owner of Green Hop, co-founder of Green Hop Diversity of Health Dispensary. I just want to kind of give you a little bit of context, because everything we're talking about is kind of like reflects or impacts what I experience. Being Black in America is hard. First of all, Green Hop was created just through a sense of bootstrapping, no capital, just two single parents from Portland, Oregon. I want to emphasize being from Portland, Oregon, because the cannabis industry is full of people who are not from Portland, Oregon. So I want to emphasize us being born and raised in Portland, Oregon, also being educators, being in the educational system, and this pretty much bootstrapping. Not able to access capital, not able to access loans, to be able to start the business. And we started with nothing, and we were able to build it up by ourselves working in business and saving every penny so we could be able to hire our next employee and then the next person. And so literally we started from zero and still are building up with no capital. So it's scary. In a sense, we don't have any type of safety net. We just have to keep going to be able to continue to build. The way the grant is set up through an invoice system, so it's hard to be able, just to answer your question with the 20 to 10, it's hard to be able to have the capacity to be able to bring on 10 people or 20 people right away, because we don't have the capital to be able to invoice that after the fact, if that makes sense. However, I was told to talk about community reinvestment and shifting the narrative, so I actually wrote a whole speech. So I'm just going to read the speech and then we can just dialogue if you have any questions from there. But Green Hops programming honors the histories of communities of color, particularly African Americans, cultivating a pipeline that provides a stake in the multi-billion cannabis industry as entrepreneurs, investors, consumers, advocates, and employees. What the city of Portland is doing with the Cannabis Social Equity Program is a model for the nation to see. The purpose of the Cannabis Social Equity Grants is to address the lasting impact of disproportionate cannabis enforcement impact communities by providing economic opportunities, increasing access to housing, reducing legal barriers for housing, employment, and education. As the cannabis industry is slated to grow nearly $21 billion in 2020, Green Hops Workforce Incubator Program will lay the foundation of an economic shift of low-income families of color while offering Black and brown individuals a unique opportunity to shake off the decades of historical underserved access to job growth and prosperity. Green Hops programming would also specifically help repair the harm caused by disproportionate criminalization. Being a licensed teacher that is currently working with educators and students now, I'm still noticing the school system is not preparing us for today's workforce. Now being on the other side, being a teacher, now being on the other side of providing jobs, we still have a system that is, a school system that is preparing us for the industrial system where we are literally in the digital and technology revolution at the beginning of it. So schools have not transitioned, and I can literally see the reflection of schooling and how it affects the workforce today. So it's quite interesting being on both sides, but we have a lot of work to do. And having programs like this literally helps organizations like Green Hop, who literally started from the ground up, who is bootstrapping everything and literally needs help to be able to provide services.
If there are any questions, I'm going to call our next panel. Chris Kendricks from Southeast